Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence.
He's going for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Knocks it out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's in on goal. Good claim. No margin for error there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Gullit. He's had a shot! He's scored! And we have liftoff! So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Nice looking ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Milan are one down despite having the better chances here. Cleared away. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Messi. Looking for the run. Kante looking to receive it in space.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Silva. Oh no, what has happened here? Real chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, well played, well played. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Pass somewhat off target.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now, can they get him away? He's found some space, and he whips it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Milan trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it shapes to shoot! And no mistake! And this is getting better and better. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Rijkaard. Stam spots it and intercepts. Knocks it into space. Maradona is wide and looking to get onto this. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Del Piero. And here's Ibrahimovic. Aimed beyond the defence.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
This might spell danger. Maradona. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's an imaginative pass. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's quick to get rid. And it's played forward. Como are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem to have the right personnel, certainly on the delivery front. I'm sure there's a trigger to this, whether it's someone opening up the passing lanes or making a move into the box.
Cafu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Tries from distance. And this is Ibrahimovic. And they're quick to get it back. Decent chance! And that's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Milan, number 13, Ibrahimovic, number 19.
So
Del
changes
Piero,
afoot here, and from
number
both
20,
sides.
Messi,
Milan cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Oh, shooting chance! And there's a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Desperate defending required here. They've played it short. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
And he cuts out the supply. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shevchenko gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! Oh, didn't catch it right.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Roll! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's got away. A lot of space ahead of him. The whistle's gone and the game is over. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.